need your arms just to keep standing. I need your breath just to keep breathing. I need your voice just to keep on dreaming. I need your love to never go away.
Hello everybody, welcome to Focus on Autism. My name is Donna Swanson. I'm the Executive Director at Focus Alternative Learning Center, a place that specializes in taking care of kids on the autism spectrum. And my co-host is Lucas Hofstetter.
Nice to meet you all. Thank you for joining us, or if you're joining us for a repeat visit, welcome back.
Lucas, why don't you tell them a little bit about what we're going to talk about today?
Well, today's subject is going to be our hopes and dreams, things we hope to accomplish in the future. We wanted to get the message out that we do indeed have dreams. There are things that we hope to accomplish, and some of them are small and modest, and some of them we like to dream big too. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about what it is exactly that we want to do with our lives and what we hope to get done in the time that we have.
And I think at this point, Alex, how about if we start with you? Alex put a lot of care into this and has a paper that has outlined his, as you see, that outlines his dreams and his hopes. All right, Alex.
There's 20 of them.
There's 20 of them. All right. Do the best you can.
Plans for the Future by Alex Cable. I plan on finishing high school in 2 more years. Here's a list of all the things I want to have accomplished 23 years from now. 1, finish junior year of high school. 2, go to second to last Focus summer program. 3, start senior year of high school and get a girlfriend when I'm 17. My 1,000-day plan will expire. The days pass, 679. Days remaining, 321.
I'm just going to interrupt you right there for a second because I want to make sure that people understand that your 1,000-day plan is to keep your hands and your lips to yourself, right? So that, because you were having problems with that, because you were so interested in girls. And now you've how many days have gone by?
679, so 321 more days.
321 more days and he can have a girlfriend. Okay, Alex, keep going.
4, play a song in front of my school on my graduation. 5, finish senior year of high school, graduate high school. 6, go to last Focus summer program. 7, go to special transitional school that understands autistic kids, not IEA, for 1 year and get a job at Focus. 8, start going to college and to a college that understands autistic kids. Freshman year, get a job at the Beardsley Zoo or Mystic Aquarium. 9, finish freshman year of college. 10, start sophomore year of college. 11, finish sophomore year of college. 12, start junior year of college. 13, finish junior year of college. 14, start senior year of college. 15, finish senior year of college, graduate college. 16, move to Jamaica, live in a condo, not a house, when I'm 25, approximately November 2018, because that's when daylight savings time ends, and get a job at a smoothie bar. Number 17, buy a pet lizard, and if it's a guy, name it Russell. Number 18, be a minor rock star with at least 5 albums produced in my collection. Number 19, get married when I'm 35 and have a couple kids. Have one kid be at least 4 years older than the other because it's really hard to take care of 2 babies at the same time. Number 20, you take my kids on walks every day and tell them how my dad used to take me on walks like those every day when I was their age.
So it's really important to you that you want to start and finish high school, you want to start and finish college, when you want to go open up a smoothie bar in Jamaica, and you want to wait till it's daylight savings time is over. And why is that, Alex?
So that probably so that it'll be the last I'll see of the no leaf time. I'll come back. Yeah. I'll come back and visit in the summer, I think.
Okay, so you want to make sure you get to see all the leaves, and then go to Jamaica, and then come back in the summer. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And you also, it's important to you that you want a lizard. Name Russell.
If it's a guy, that is. I don't know what I would name it if it was a girl, though.
Well, you know what? You guys are going to have to stay tuned. Next time, maybe we'll answer that question. And then you want to make sure you want to get married and have kids, and you want to make sure that your kids are 4 years apart because it's too hard to take care of kids when they're too close together, right? And you're saying that exercise, walking them is really important. And that's something that your dad did for you, too. Is you need lots of walks, right? Lots of exercise?
Yeah.
You did a great job on this. And what do you guys have to say about his dreams? Thinks he's going to make them?
I think he'll make every last one.
I do too. And you know what? They're reasonable. They're very reasonable dreams. Excellent, and for the future. Excellent job.
Well thought out.
Yeah.
Very well thought out. You want to clap for
Yeah, I
him?
was going to go around and
Sure.
applause.
We probably hurt somebody's ears, but all right. Andy, what about you?
Well, my name is Andy Cables. I'm 29. I work at Focus, and actually I work at the Young Adult Services Program as well as Shannon House now too, which is a group home. So one of my goals is going to be, well, already is, to expand my role at those two places.
And that kind of fits in with one of your goals, which is to not try new things.
Right, which is ironic because now I am trying a little bit of new things, and I would like to continue to try those new things.
And one of the things that you love about working at Yaz and Shannon House is what?
The dinner time that they allow me to stay for, yeah.
So if he works hard enough, then they let you stay and eat, and
yes.
Which goes into your nickname, which
Sir
is
Eats a lot actually Peter Pan is also my nickname because I don't want to grow up. Sir Eats a lot is my other nickname because I can eat a lot of food and I don't gain any weight. Which is, I don't want to gain weight anyways, but I just don't. I can eat a lot, but I just never gain weight. So.
By the sheer power of his will, he has not gained any weight in the past 20-odd years.
29. Yep.
So,
29 to be specific.
if you can think it, you can do it.
Yes.
And Andy, because you are Peter Pan, it was kind of tough for you to think about your future because you have to be nudged towards the future. So what things are you looking at down the road?
Marriage and a family. Family is definitely like a possibility, yeah.
Now, would you be living at your parents' house, or does that include moving out?
Moving out first and then thinking about those other things too, yeah.
Yeah. Any ideas how long this will take?
I don't have the exact time frame right now. So.
10 years?
Yeah, I would say that's a good amount of time between now and then.
Yeah. Because how long did you have your old car for before you turned
10
that
years,
in?
yeah.
10 years. So it seems like you're on a 10-year cycle, right? All right. Any other dreams and hopes that you have for yourself?
Well, I would just like to, in the category of expanding my role at Young Adult Services and Shannon House Group Home, just to get to know everybody that's there, the incoming people as well as the new ones, as well as the old ones that are still there. If there are going to be any other ones coming in, like just keep up with all the people and everything. So.
Alex, we can't see you when you have your paper up. Miss that handsome face. Lucas, what about you?
Well, I have a few goals. Things along the lines of moving up with my career, not too far, I don't want to hit my head on anything. Just generally being able to get my own place, working on finding some place that I can afford in a neighborhood that is safe enough to suit my needs. Dreams, I really only have one. I hope that I won't wind up being alone my entire life. I'm hoping that I'll be able to eventually find someone with whom to share the rest of it and keep me company. But that's really pretty much it. I keep it simple.
Yep, you do keep it simple. And what do you see in terms of expanding your role? You're going to stay at Focus, I hope.
I have no other plans at present, and I don't see that changing in the future.
But what would you like to do? What are some of the things that you'd like to do, or that we've talked about you possibly doing?
Oh, well, let's see. There was that food prep job. Oh wait, never mind. That would be fun, but no. We've discussed my taking a more direct role in helping oversee the mentorship program. I'm the mentorship program team leader currently, but we're in the process of revising, revamping, and making some changes. We're waiting on a couple of grants that hopefully will come in, so that will allow us to make some changes to the program. And with those changes may come possibly more opportunities for us to do more public outreach, which is another thing that I hope to do more of?
More advocacy and more, we want to do more panels and things like that. Really make a difference.
Not that we don't already make a difference, but we want to make a bigger difference.
Yeah, I agree. One of my dreams, not that anybody asked, but one of my dreams was to always have a program for kids. So I definitely feel like I accomplished one of my dreams, and I want to keep continuing it. Emily, my little sweetheart, what about you?
Well, I want to at least finish college at some point. I'm on a break right now. I only take a couple classes, 1 or 2 at a time. So I'm not, any program, but I can get my certificate hopefully in 2010, and maybe at least I would like an associate's at least. That would be nice.
And that would be in graphic design?
Yes.
Yep.
And I hope to maybe drive someday. But not too much because it's hard for me to see. So but enough to get around.
Mm-hmm.
It would also another dream is to live in a place where it's easy commute, where you can practically just walk around to the places you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Not that everything is kind of like a small city, just about. That's a dream of mine.
Sort of like a West Hartford kind of deal where everything's right there and you can just walk there and it's all happening.
Somewhere
Yeah.
with good public transportation, maybe?
Yes.
Cool.
And you had some other dreams about what kind of work would you like to do?
Well, I would like to do more freelancing type of work rather than be in a cubicle working for a large company, because that would just add a lot of stress to me, and I have a lot of anxiety as it is. So, but I mean, I don't I don't see myself doing big time things with my graphic arts thing, but I would like to do smaller projects for people.
Mm-hmm. And you are very creative, very creative.
Yeah.
And maybe on one of our shows we'll show some of these guys have incredible artworks and talents. Any other dreams? Marriage isn't one that you were looking for, right?
No, I already have a boyfriend I live with, and I'm happy with him. So it's it's like we're already married.
Yep. So that's good.
Mhm.
Yep. Any other dreams or something that you'd like to add?
Not that I know of.
But you just want to be as independent as you can be.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And you've come a long way on that.
Yeah.
Really.
I want to help more with advocacy for Focus.
Yep. Thank you. Because you are a big advocate for Focus. And as you can see, the spectrum affects more boys than girls. So it's definitely good for you to go out there and help other girls understand what it's like to be on the spectrum. Mm-hmm. And next we have Dan, and this is his first time with us.
Yay.
Yay. And he's a Plainville resident.
Yep.
And are you a little nervous about being here today?
A little bit.
Yeah, but you can handle it.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Yeah.
Dan just became an intern at Focus because he just turned 16, and he was a counselor in training before that. So, but he has a lot going on in his life. What are some of your dreams and hopes for the future?
I hope to get into a college when I'm 19 or so. I don't plan on starting straight away.
Yeah.
I think the stress of going straight to a busy college would be a bit stressful for me. So I think I'm just going to take individual courses maybe first.
That's one thing that you do know yourself very well, and I have to say the same for Emily. And you know the pace that you can go at and what you can tolerate. What other dreams do you have?
I'm hoping to become a staff here and work here through college.
Yeah.
And possibly long term. So.
Think you have a good chance at that?
Well, I made a TV thing, so then enough.
Yeah, I think you have a good chance of it because
Hopefully.
you are a very loyal and hardworking guy, and you take you take everything very seriously.
Sometimes.
Well, you're a fun guy too, but you have lots of goals,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Any other things for the future? You're not even thinking about girlfriends or marriage or anything like that.
Nope, not yet. I'm free for now.
You're free for now. Gonna stay that way.
For a little bit. Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to ask is what things get in the way, might get in the way of you guys getting to your dreams? Lucas, you want to answer first? What obstacles do you see? And Alex, I want you to think about that, okay?
Well, go ahead.
I want you to answer first.
As far as obstacles are concerned, they really depend on the dream. There are certain things that can get in the way of certain dreams. For me, well, things that can get in the way of my keeping my job, there are numerous things. But really, things that could get in the way of that, really probably just us not getting grants, timetables not moving along as smoothly as we have our fingers crossed for. That really is probably the least of my concerns, though, because I have a good job and I have good people who care about me, so I'm not worried about accomplishing those dreams. As far as other dreams, probably the biggest one, again, not being alone all the time, that's huge, and I think the biggest impediment to that is really being able to find people that are on the same level and that have the level of empathy and understanding necessary to be able to fulfill that role for me, and it's been difficult to find individuals of that caliber. So I think that's probably a huge obstacle for me in that regard. And
You're talking girlfriend, basically.
I suppose girlfriend, yeah, companion, partner, whatever word you choose to use, yes.
Because you have friends.
Yeah, I have a few friends, and a few friends is enough for me. More than that gets overwhelming. I'm a quality over quantity person.
Yep.
But yes, that's probably the biggest impediment to the biggest dream that I have.
Andy, do you think you could answer that question?
Yeah, I would say the social anxiety that I portray sort of gets in the way of a lot of things. I almost like a lot of times would rather not do things because I know that it could lead to anxiety. So one thing that I continue to work on is doing things that I wouldn't normally do, taking a little bit of a risk so that hopefully it'll work out. And if I continue to do that, I'll probably be able to accomplish at least some of my goals. Well, almost all my goals, I would say. Yeah.
You have become more of a risk taker.
Yeah.
and that's a good thing. And,
Right.
and a lot of times people don't really know how socially anxious you are because
Yeah.
you seem so calm and
Yeah.
smiley.
Right.
Right? But you do have a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, when I was younger, Donna was saying on the other panels that I knew all the bus routes, and it carried over to other things too. But it's the obsessive compulsive disorder that I have too. So.
Yeah. Which can come in handy sometimes,
Yeah.
and sometimes can really get in the way.
Right.
Emily, you think you have an answer for this? What would you say?
Well, kind of what Andy said, partly with anxiety and also fear, but also fear of change. I know Andy has that too, and
Right.
and so do I. It's just we're used to things being a certain way, and and moving on with our lives to make these big steps forward, it's just mind-boggling, and it's not just anxiety and being afraid. It's two different things.
Yep. I have a funny story about you, and that is when they were going to change the McDonald's in Unionville, which was your childhood McDonald's. Now Emily does not like change, but she was so upset about them redoing this McDonald's that she actually thought about moving out of state.
They tore it down, and I had my 6th birthday party there, so that was kind of They also my best friend from elementary school's house. and whenever I go by those places, it's just like it doesn't feel the same. I hate it. It's
Yeah. So somebody who doesn't like change was so mad at change, you were almost willing to move out of state for it.
yes.
Yeah, but you didn't, and I'm glad. Dan, do you feel like you could answer that question? What obstacles or what kind of things might get in the way from you reaching some of your goals?
Definitely social anxiety would not be a problem, and it has been in certain situations, and will be going into college and all those other issues. That would probably be my major issue at the moment.
But you work at it. You work so
I try.
hard at it.
I try.
All of you guys do. Alex, do you think you have any kind of obstacles that might get in the way?
No. I
Well,
don't
we know you're not taking a boat to Jamaica, right?
Yeah, so taking a boat would get in the way. And like if my flight got canceled because of storm, that would get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it happened on that day, I have to wait. Weather clears. Can't fly in thunder and lightning. That's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. But even a few years ago, you didn't even want to fly, right? And now you're thinking of now flying's okay to you.
You're telling me I didn't like flying a few years ago?
Is that true?
No. I don't know.
I thought that you didn't like to fly. Have you ever flown?
Yeah, lots of times. When I used to live in California, and that's like 3,000 miles away, so I had to fly to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
But you feel like your goals are, you can get to those. There's not too many obstacles for you?
yes.
Yep. And I think that we have hopes and dreams for all of you. And, I think that the message to everyone else should be that just because you're on the spectrum doesn't mean that you can't dream. And you may get to your destination a little slower, baby steps, right, Andy?
Right.
But you are going to get there.
Yeah.
Alex, everybody's going to get there. What else, Lucas, about our hopes and our dreams and?
Well, I thought we might throw out there that often dreams have a tendency of just cropping up. Every now and then we'll see something or experience something that will bring us a new perspective, and then maybe a new dream will arise from that. And that might be another thing that we can talk about with the few minutes that we have left. I myself actually have recently been considering returning to Japan on vacation. I went there several weeks ago, my first time out of the country, and that was truly an eye-opening experience. I've always wanted to visit Japan, always wanted to see the country, and
You went alone.
I did indeed go alone. I was a little bit sad about that. I wish I could have gone with somebody, but at the same time, the freedom was nice. It was nice to get to wander around on my own terms. And
You expected me to go with you?
well, maybe if we ever do any presentations in Japan.
Of course, we definitely have to fly there.
Yes, we can't walk.
It would probably take like more than 24 hours. We'd have to, and I don't think one plane would be enough.
No, well, just flying there took about 12, 13 hours for me, and I had to take 2 planes, which was a mistake on my part in some ways. But so now I have another ambition, an aspiration of returning to Japan, hopefully the sooner the better, and seeing more of what there is to see there. So that's one thing for me.
And Alex wants to go to Jamaica or Hawaii. Anywhere you want to go, Andy?
Florida.
Florida?
I've been there a long time ago, but returning would always be like a possibility, I would say.
Okay. Emily, any place you want to go?
California or Japan.
California or Japan. What about you, Dan?
Besides going to Focus every Friday, I don't really get out much.
Besides going to Focus every Friday, you don't get out much?
It's like a vacation every week, huh?
Yeah. There's not a lot of places I've really considered going. I just went with my dad to Chicago though this past summer, which was interesting.
Yep. So your world's just starting to open up a little bit, huh?
Yeah. My family has previously done trips to Walt Disney World in Florida, but I don't. And we've done small vacations, but I don't really like planes, so we don't do that many vacations by plane.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's another obstacle, planes. I personally don't like flying either. That 12-hour flight was quite a...
Well, and all the scanning and...
Well, that didn't help. It also didn't help that on my way back I had about 3 times as much to carry.
Mhm. Any other last thoughts that anybody would like to say about dreams and hopes? And Alex, you got anything you want to say? Mr. Cool over there?
I hope that after I visit,
After you visit?
after I move to Jamaica, y'all can come visit anytime you like.
Well, that would be nice. And would we get a free smoothie, or would we have to pay for it?
Sure to get a free smoothie.
All right.
All right, well, that would make it worth it.
I'm going there too.
That would make it worth it. That you got Andy's vote there, huh? He'd probably even fly to get a free smoothie, right?
Right, I would, yeah.
What about you, Dan?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Would you fly to get a free smoothie?
Probably.
You know what? If we all go together, it works out good. Because we've gone to Washington and we've gone to Arizona, and somehow wherever we are, as long as we're together, we seem to work it out.
I'd go just to see Jamaica. Well, and to see Alex.
Yeah.
And that free smoothie.
I can't forget that. Can't
That's
forget
right.
that. It's not an authentic smoothie unless you go to Jamaica for it.
Well, Lucas, I'm going to let you come up with the final words, because I think it's pretty much almost time for us to wrap it up for this session. And what would you like to say?
Well, as a matter of fact, I had the final words prepared, but I sort of forgot them in the car, so I'm going to improvise. Really just the point that we wanted to impress by our little discussion today was that I often find that when we do presentations, people seem so surprised that we have the dreams and aspirations that we do. People don't seem to expect that we have these hopes for ourselves, and that always sort of made me sad. And so we wanted to try, as a result of that feedback, we wanted to try to show everyone, what our sincere hopes and dreams are, and that, we really do hope that we're going to be able to accomplish these things when we're older and not just have to really just fall under the stereotypes that seem so common about the spectrum. So this is us for real, and we hope it's been a productive half hour for everyone.
And we do have the whole spectrum represented here, from classic autism to Asperger's to pervasive developmental disorders. So hold on to your dreams for your kids, and anything is possible. In my opinion, the sky's the limit. And just believe.
Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Stay tuned.